Well, today I want to share with you that one of my greatest weaknesses is that of discernment. When someone tells me something, I just have a tendency to believe what they're saying, and I sometimes don't question it when I should question it. And I just have this thing, someone tells me something, I take it at face value. But I've learned that sometimes we need to be discerning, very discerning. Joshua faced this kind of situation, and you read in Joshua chapter 9 what happened and what took place in his life. Joshua and his army had experienced victory at Ai, and then after that victory happened, he had some enemies. He had two kinds of enemies. First of all, there were some enemies who wanted to make war with him, and they said, we've got to go against him. And then there was a second kind of enemy that was much more subtle, and this enemy came with flattery words, and they sent to say, well, look, you know, we've heard your reputation and what you've done and how God has been with you and how you've been blessed, and here we'll give you some provisions, take it for yourself. But they weren't being truthful. They weren't being honest. And so Joshua was deceived. Instead of asking the Lord for wisdom and seeking his direction, he went off and made a covenant with the Gibeonites. And then God spoke to his heart, and he showed him that he had messed up. And so Joshua did three things. The first thing was after he made it right with the Lord, he confronted the Gibeonites because they had lied to him, and he said, look, you've deceived us. And he confronted them with the truth. And the greatest thing that you can do with deception is deal with it with the truth. The truth is on our side if we have been honest, if we have been true. So be truthful, be honest. Truth will always ultimately defeat deception. So confront deception with truth. The second thing was that Joshua kept his end of the bargain. Even though the Gibeonites didn't do it, he did it. And so he did what he was supposed to do. And when someone wrongs us, someone deceives us, someone messes up, what we need to make sure is that we're doing what we're supposed to do. If we will be truthful, honest, and we'll keep our end of the bargain, God will honor that. God will bless that. I've seen that many times. I've seen people who, you know, they've deceived me, and the Lord said, you just be true to what you said. You do your part. And so Joshua did that. And then there was a third thing. Joshua trusted the Lord to deal with the Gibeonites. And so I want to encourage you to just let God. So many times we want to take things into our own hands and try to resolve them, and we need to just trust the Lord, and he will be the one who will give us victory. And so I want to encourage you to do that and to be discerning. First, it starts off with asking God for wisdom. Don't just do things because you think, oh, this will be good and this will work. You trust the Lord, and then if something goes wrong, confront it with the truth, really keep your part, and then trust the Lord with the rest.